RTX laptops are finally here, and in this video I'm going to take you through our family of RTX powered gaming laptops from ROG. We've got the Strix series, both 15 and 17 inch, the Zephyrus S series, both 15 and 17 inch, and of course the big daddy here, the 17 inch G703. The G703 serves as a desktop replacement. It has all the power, performance, and cooling of a desktop, but in a much smaller, more portable form factor. The Scar 2 and Hero 2 bring you excellent performance and portability at an accessible price. And the Zephyrus S laptops bring you the best of both worlds, with high-end performance and ultra portability. The main distinction between all of these laptops is their form factors. The Scar 2, Hero 2, and G703 all feature the classic laptop design, with the keyboard pushed back towards the display. Both the 15-inch and 17-inch Zephyrus S models have the keyboard placed at the edge of the base to allow for more space dedicated to their comprehensive cooling systems. They also feature the exclusive active aerodynamic cooling system. When the laptop is opened, panels on the base open up to allow for improved airflow into the system and a boost in performance. Even with the small form factor, you still get full usability. With the press of a button, the trackpad located on the right of the keyboard turns into a number pad. The 17-inch Zephyrus S GX701 differs from the 15-inch in that it features a scroll wheel for volume control. It's positioned on the upper left-hand side of the keyboard, allowing you to adjust volume without taking your hand away from the mouse. All of these laptops feature 144Hz displays. However, the displays differ in their dimensions. The Hero 2 and the GX531 come with a 15-inch display. The Scar 2 is available with both 15-inch and 17-inch displays. And finally, the Zephyrus S GX701 and the G703 feature 17-inch displays. Now, of course, what all these laptops do have in common are their RTX-enabled graphics cards and their cutting-edge performance. The Hero 2 has up to an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 2060, whereas the Scar 2 has up to an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 2070. They both feature up to an Intel Core i7-8750H CPU, up to 32 GB of memory, and up to a 512 GB PCIe SSD. Next, the G703 has up to an overclocked NVIDIA GeForce RTX 2080, up to an Intel Core i9-8950HK, up to 64 GB of DDR4 memory, and up to 1.5 TB of SSD storage with Hyperdrive RAID 0 technology. The 15-inch Zephyrus S GX531 is available with up to an RTX 2080, up to an Intel Core i7-8750H CPU, 24 GB of RAM, and 1 TB of PCIe SSD storage. The 17-inch Zephyrus S GX701 is available with up to an RTX 2080, up to an Intel Core i7-8750H CPU, up to 24 GB of DDR4 memory, and up to a 1 TB PCIe SSD. The GX701 also differs from the other laptops in that its narrow bezel design does not allow for a webcam to be built into the top of the display. Instead, it comes with a separate 1080p 60fps webcam. The modular design allows you to mount the camera on the top of the monitor, place it on your desk with the included stand, or even mount it on a tripod. It wouldn't be ROG without some RGB. All of these laptops feature RGB lighting, some with more than others. The Scar 2 and Hero 2 feature backlit RGB keyboards, lighting zones along the edge, and an illuminated ROG logo. The G703 features per-key RGB backlighting on the keyboard. It also has an RGB lighting zone on the top panel. The 15-inch Zephyrus S features a 4-zone RGB backlit keyboard, as well as RGB lighting zones within the rear vent. The 17-inch Zephyrus S has a stunning per-key RGB backlit keyboard and an RGB logo above the keyboard, as well as a red LED logo on the rear and RGB lighting within the rear vents. The lighting on these RGB-enabled laptops is all controlled by the Armoury Crate 2 software. This enables you to change the lighting patterns and colors, as well as sync with your other ROG products. If you have any questions about any of the laptops we talked about here in this video, please reach out to us on our Facebook page at facebook.com/rog.n.america. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.